Sifu, you want to do the last one?
Powerful questions. Why are questions so powerful? Because questions hook the mind. They hook the mind, right? There are many questions. Like, this is not high-tier closings. I'm not going to go into all the questions, but very simple questions. There are two simple, fundamental questions, right? First is close-ended questions, or close-ended questions, open-ended questions. Okay. Close-ended questions are questions like, you'll get a yes or no. Okay, yes or no, meaning, hey, did you eat lunch? It's a close-ended question. Either yes, hey, I ate lunch, or no, I didn't eat lunch, right? Did you see that movie? Either yes or no. That's a close-ended question. Now, open-ended questions are questions that are, think about like it's open up people, right? It opens up the conversation. That's why it's open-ended questions. There's a lot more possibilities that people can expand. People can talk about and take one question and expand to a much longer conversation. That's open-ended questions. Let me give you some example. So, great questions to ask. For XTC, this would be very, you would know this already, would be like a good reminder. Number one, how does it make you feel? So it's not a yes or no question. It's like, well, that make me feel this way. Right, that's a open-ended questions. What would that mean for you? What would that mean for you? Open-ended question. What would it take for us to work together? What would it take for us to work together? What are you looking for? It's a discovery question, right? What's really holding you back from making this decision? What's holding you back from moving forward today? That's an open-ended questions. You would collect more information, more data, right? More information, right? To give you more clarity, exactly what you need to do to persuade the prospect to go to the next step. Does that make sense? Oh, we have a bonus.
Kidding. We have a bonus.
A bonus. Who wants a
Persuasion
bonus?
secret number 8, persuasive words. Who's excited?
You wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that. We want some
Yes,
persuasive
yes. I got you.
So some persuasive words. Stephen?
Let's go through it. Okay, so number one is the word because. Whenever you are in any kind of selling situation, you always want to use the word because. If you just add the word because, which actually makes you more persuasive automatically, you dress better, right? You start using more persuasion rather than just hard selling, right? Getting people to come to you rather than push them, right? You add all these small things up together, it makes a big difference, right? So first one is the word because. Whenever you're asking for something, the social experiment goes like this really quickly, right? People standing in line, one person, and then what happens is that when a person wants to cut in line, and they don't use the word because they'll say, hey, can I move in front of you, right? Can't remember the exact percentages, but basically a very low percentage of people will actually let them go, right? As soon as you use the word because, hey, can I cut in front of you because I'm in a rush to get my kids or whatever, right? As soon as you use that one little word, automatically, I think it was something like 90% of people will just say yes, they'll say be okay with it. That little thing makes a huge difference. Real life example, right? I'm in a leadership position on the team. Whenever we have something that's shared, a vision that's shared, right? A new project, we always have to share with the team because I can't just tell them, hey, go do this. They'll be like, well, they're not very persuaded, right? As soon as you use the word because, it just makes it that much more acceptable and they'll understand, oh, that's why. And then they'll go do it. Make sense so far?
And the powerful thing is Simon Sinek talks about this, right? Start with why, right? People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, right? Don't buy what you do, but why you do it. So in a marketing context, that if you're going to do any kind of a discount, it's always more powerful to tell them, hey, why we're doing this special, right? Why we're reducing the price. It makes it much more powerful than, oh, we're going to give you, 20% off.
Yeah.
Right? People are like,
it's skeptical.
Is there something wrong with the product?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on here, right? You would do the same for me, right?
I love this one.
This one's actually, I read a study about this a while back and I started using it like right away. It was insane. So here's the context. When you do something nice for someone else, you do a favor for them and they say, thank you. Instead of saying you're welcome, you say, you would do the same for me.
Yeah.
So that triggers what's called reciprocity, which is in one of the 6 weapons of influence in Robert Cialdini's Influence Psychology of Persuasion. By the way, amazing book. That's like the Bible. Like, pick it up. It's amazing.
It's a good book.
And people always say, yeah, I would totally do the same for you. Like, I remember one time, like, I helped out my buddy with something, and he was like, yeah, thanks, man. I'm like, dude, you would do the same for me? He's like, yeah, I totally would. That is a completely different response than thank you, because they are out loud agreeing that they would do a similar thing to you. So in the future, if you do go to ask for a question or ask for a favor or feedback or need help with something, they will be more inclined because they've already said they would. And human beings are very, very strict on maintaining their image. Imagine if you're trying to lose weight and then you tell all your family and friends, you know what, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds. But then every single day you're eating chocolate cake, what are they gonna think?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you freak out because what are they gonna think of you? So you're gonna do everything that you can to lose weight before you see them the next time because you wanna stay consistent with your word. This is the exact same thing.
Yeah. Imagine, very powerful word. When you use the word imagine, I use this a lot on my YouTube videos, right? Within my YouTube videos, I use imagine the word a lot because again, it goes into storytelling, it paints a picture in their mind, right? Very, very powerful word imagine. I want your advice on this, right? People like to be helpful to others, right? Not everybody, but most people, they want to be helpful to others. So when you ask them, hey, I want your advice on this, it's like, okay, right? People want their opinions to be heard.
People love giving their
advice,
opinions,
right? Like they love giving advice, right? So when you ask them, hey, I want your advice on this. Okay, great. Let me tell you my advice. Let me tell you all my perspectives. Let me give you all my opinions, right? It's a very, very powerful thing. In business, we talk about this term. If you want money, ask for advice. If you want money, ask for advice. So if you're trying to, let's say if I'm trying to raise capital, right? I will not go to someone and say, like someone who has a lot of capital. Let's say Ed has a lot of capital. I will not say, hey, would you want to put $10 million in my deal? You're like, what the hell? Yeah. Right?
You don't do
What
that.
is going on?
You don't do
No,
that.
I would say, Ed, I know you're a very successful businessman. You have a lot of experience. I want your advice on this. Right? This is a plan that I'm planning to launch. This is the new business that I'm planning to launch. What do you think? And you're looking at this and looking at this. Now you're emotionally involved and I tell you more. And you're like, this is an interesting deal, right? Well, but you wouldn't want to invest in something like this. Yes, I would. Yes, I would, right? So in business, we have this term, right? Ask for advice. Don't ask. If you want money, ask for advice. If you want advice, ask for money. Meaning that you'll get your ass kicked, right? You'll learn a lesson.
It's not the kind of advice that you want.
Yeah, you'll get some advice, right? But that's exactly what it is.